Hey guys, it's Zara, and I'm here with a tag, which I don't know. I actually have not done a tag ever on my channel, so yeah. So on July 2nd was my 1 year YouTube anniversary. You could say Booktube, just YouTube in general anniversary. So I've been doing YouTube for about a year now. My upload schedule is not, it's just like all over the place. But anyways, so for this video, I am mashing up the Booktube Newbie tag and the New to Booktube tag because they have like similar questions, so I figured why not just put them together and stuff. And to be honest, this is gonna be like kind of like raw footage, I guess you could say, because I don't really want to edit, because I don't like, I'm filming this like at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, whatever. So like my entire family's pretty much asleep, so hopefully I don't have any interruptions. And yeah, so let's just begin. So I think I'm gonna start with the Booktube Newbie tag because it has like 7 questions. So let's start. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? Why did you start this channel? That's exactly why people edit. But anyways, I started this channel because, well, I've been watching YouTube for, I'd say about 5 years. I don't know. I've been watching YouTube for quite some time, and I've just always liked the idea of YouTube and like making videos and stuff. You know, I'm like, I used to hate being on video. Now it's like, I don't mind as much, but like, I don't know, I just like the idea of YouTube and stuff, so I figured why not make a channel for myself, and I did. So yeah, that's why. So question 2 is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? And to be honest, I don't know. I feel like everything that I wanted to do has already been done, so who knows, maybe in the future I will do something interesting, but as of right now I don't really know what I could bring besides, I guess, myself and like my personality and my opinions. I don't know, I really just don't know what I could bring to YouTube or Booktube. I guess that's about it. So yeah. And the next question is, what are you most excited about this channel? Making new friends, I guess. Like, I don't know, I just think it's so cool that like you could watch a video and comment and then find somebody who thinks the same thing as you, and you could become friends from that online. I don't know, it's just such a cool concept, and just seeing people who have the same opinions as me, or somebody who maybe I really liked a book and they really despise the book, to see their opinion and like vice opposite or whatever. It's just cool. Like, it's just such a cool thing that YouTube lets you do that and stuff. So yeah. Next, why do you love reading? Is that really a question? I love reading because I get to escape this shitty world we live in. Like, come on. We gotta be honest. This world right now, like, just, yeah. So, like, it's just cool that something an author thought of, maybe like a little idea they thought of, became this big thing, or maybe even a small thing that not many people know of. Just like, it just became a book, and you can read what they were thinking. And that was written down on paper or written on a computer. Just, it doesn't matter. It's just something cool. Like a concept that an author thought of, something you're reading. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, I guess. But like, it's just something so cool, I guess, that you get like immersed into this world or into these characters that aren't even real. They're just fictional. It's just such a cool thing. And I never understand why people don't love reading. Like, I told one of the librarians at my school that, she's like, it's just they haven't found the right book. And to be honest, that's true. Because if you find the right book, I swear you'll start loving reading. Because I know I used to not like reading that much, and then I found the right book, and bam, I became a reader, and I just love reading. So yeah. Next one is, what book or book series got you into reading? Now, this is a question I always debate. I always think it was either Twilight, A Series of Unfortunate Events, or the Geronimo Stilton books. I never know which of those actually got me into reading, because I love all 3. Well, Twilight, I used to, like, I was obsessed with that series, and now I was just like, yeah. But, like, I don't know, I just don't know what's out of those 3 series actually got me into reading. Or maybe it was something else that I don't even remember. Like, I don't know. I feel like it might have either been A Series of Unfortunate Events or Geronimo Stilton. And if you don't know what Geronimo Stilton is, it's like this middle grade, but I feel like it's for more of the younger middle grade kids, because my chest like burns or something. I don't know why, but It's like for more of the younger kids, but it's like, here's just one of the books. It's this book about this mouse right here and like his adventures and stuff, and he's a writer for a journal, and he's just like so shy and stuff. It's like literally like every reader pretty much, like literally all of us. But the author's pen name is John Wilson, but I believe the actual author who writes these books is a female. I never remember, but I have looked it up because, like, of course, I'm like, look at this book. Oh, don't think you can tell because of the lighting. Sorry about the lighting. It's like really early. But like you can tell it's like gold and like shiny and stuff. But like these books are like, sorry, I'm using my mouse phone. But anyways, these books are like they're just interesting. Like he's always going on. Whoa, did you see that? Wait. Literally glowing because of the freaking gold. That's actually really cool. But anyways, these books are about like his adventures and stuff, and how his cousins and like his nephews rather get him into things. Like he just does not like doing anything because he's a fraidy cat, or a fraidy mouse as they call it. So yeah, but like the art, even though it's kind of, I guess, childish maybe, it's still beautiful. Like I don't know if you can like see that, but it's amazing. And like when they write, like they do like the font is like big, but it's also like they don't do it in like normal font. Like they'll like add it like bold letters, make them look funny and stuff, because like, you know, it's child's book, but like it's just so interesting to read. Just so you know, this series has so many spin-offs. It has so many books. Like I literally don't even know, like, just like, how do you think of all this stuff? It makes so many spin-off series. Like there's a spin-off series for a sister. Excuse me. I think there was like a cartoon thing about them. There's just so much with these books, and I love them, even though they're for like such younger kids. I still love them, because who cares if you read middle grade? Who cares if you read adult? Like, I don't see why it matters. Like, so what if somebody really old is reading a middle grade book like this? Why does that matter? Like, literally, I don't understand why people. I just don't understand it. It's like, okay, I like reading that. Like, literally, I was reading the Bone series by Jeff Smith. My friends were like, I read that when I was in like grade 4 or something. I'm like, okay, why does that matter? Like, why are you like judging me for reading these? Like, I just don't understand why people judge you for like your book taste. It's like I'll be honest, I do judge people on some of the books they read. I'm not like 50 Shades Grey. I'm sorry, but those books are shit. Like, I just don't understand why people like those books. But like, when I'm reading something like that, it's just like, why are you judging me because of the because how like young the book is? Like, I don't see why that matters. So yeah. Next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? To be honest, since I've been on YouTube for such a long time and like Booktube, I feel like all the questions I've had have been answered, so I don't really have any to ask. So, which is a good thing, because I would have so many questions that I want to ask, but I don't have to anymore because they've already been answered, which is a good thing. And the last question for the Booktube newbie tag is, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel would be hardest to overcome? To be honest, I don't know. Because since I've been on Booktube long, I understand, like, you don't need to do TBRs, you don't need to do wrap-ups. It doesn't matter how many books you own. It doesn't matter how many books you read in a month. Like, it doesn't matter. So it's really, I don't know, there's just not really anything that's going to be hard to overcome, I guess, which is a good thing. So, yeah. One sec, there's something popping up on my screen. Go away. Okay. Is it still in focus? Because, bitch. Okay, so next we're going on to the new to Booktube tag. And for this one, the first question is, where are you joining us from? I am joining you from London, Ontario, Canada. Yes, I am Canadian. How old are you? I am currently 17 years old. Why did you join Booktube? I already answered that. What is the meaning behind your channel? Literally what it just says. Just another Booktuber. Or just another YouTuber. Literally just another YouTuber. So, yeah, simple as that. What types of books do you read / want to talk about here? I read everything, pretty much. I don't really care what the genre is, I don't care what the genre is. If I think it's interesting, I'll read it. I really don't care. But I do, I feel like the only genre I don't really reach for is horror. I can never pronounce that properly, so I'm sorry, but either that or thrillers. Those are usually the ones I don't do that because I get scared quite easily, but, I do read every genre, or I try to, so, and that's, what I want to talk about. I literally want to review every book I read. It's a lot. So, yeah, but, Yeah, I feel like those are the two that I don't really go for, but other than that, I do like trying to read anything I can. So yeah. Who are some of your favorite authors? Ruta Sepetys. Actually, technically, I feel like they're like not my favorite authors because so far I've only liked two of their books. So like I liked Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. I recommend that. That's one of the best books I've ever read. I love The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. So one author, let's think authors. Lemony Snicket, Geronimo Stilton. I don't know who the actual person is, so I'm just gonna go with that because that's what they go by. And if you want to count like any it's been also his sister Thea Stilton, anything like that. What else do I like? They're like leaving my mind right now, but what else? I can't think of any right now. I feel like that's about it. Like I can't really think of any. I feel like there's more books I like, but like not really authors because I usually don't read like so many books by an author, so I don't really know who my favorite authors are. It's usually my favorite books, so I guess that's about it. So like Lemony Snicket and Geronimo Stilton for now. I don't really know. What was the last book you read? The Revenant by Michael Pennock, which I did a review on, and I'll try and link it below if I can. But anyways, and I read that in like June or something, so it's been a little while. Oh no, it's a lie. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. The last book I read was The Lumberjanes Sink or Swim. I can't remember what volume that is, 6 or something. I actually just finished that a couple days ago, and hopefully I'll do a review for that. I still have to do that, but anyways, so that was actually the last book I read, or graphic novel, whatever. What are you currently reading? I'm reading a lot. Let's see. Right now, like I'm more actively reading Divergent by Veronica Roth because every time I try to read this, I just can never get into it. And currently, I'm actually 190 pages into it, and to be honest, it's definitely a lot better than the movie, that's for sure. But it's okay. Like I don't like less, like 3 stars or less right now. It's like I read a lot at once. Like I'm not the type of person to read one book at a time. Like I cannot do that. And I'm also reading Cities of the Night by Philip Nutman. You cannot see the cover because it's like really dark, but like the title of the book's like blending into the cover. Like I wish you could see it, but like I don't know how to describe the cover. It's so weird. It's kind of like they put like tape over it or something. I don't know. It's such a weird cover. Oh wait, can you see it? Like do you see that? Like how it goes dark and then kind of. I hope that picks up on camera, but like you can see that that's how it looks. So it's a really cool cover though. Also reading TTFN by Lauren Miracle. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. What else? Oh, I think it's the last one, but knowing me, there's more. And I also have The Book of Awesome by Neil something. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. So, as you can tell, I read a lot at once. So, yeah. What do you use for bookmarks? I usually actually use bookmarks, but like if I'm in a rush, I never bend pages. I hate when people do that. It's just like, the poor book. I'm just one of those people who like wants their book to look nice. I can't write in books, so I was just like, I'm sorry, no. But I use actual bookmarks or maybe like a scrap of paper or something. I don't really use anything weird, so I have this whole jar of bookmarks, and I might do a bookmark collection because I own a lot of bookmarks. So I'm hopefully getting a new phone, so hopefully the quality will be better and stuff. So and maybe I'll be able to start doing more videos that I want. But anyways, show us your current TBR pile. Get ready because there's a lot. Okay, let's go. There's so many books hidden behind that. It's a mirror. I'm trying to sell it. We got some over here. Here. Lots hiding behind those Funkos. Up here. Literally, my entire shelf is my TBR pile. And if you follow me on Goodreads, I have a huge ass TBR pile. Because I just put everything. I have over, what's it at? More than 19,000 books on my TBR shelf. And you're like, bitch, what the fuck? But like, I just like reading a lot, and I want to read everything, even if somebody doesn't like it. Like, I want to read it and see why they don't like it. So yeah. Okay, so this is a which do you prefer? So, which do I prefer? Hardback or paperback? Hardbacks for just looking at, but paperbacks for reading. Like floppy floppy paperbacks, not those like tight paperbacks you have to like open really slightly just so it doesn't crease or anything, which is so annoying. Why do fucking publishers do that? Like, bitch, I don't want my book to be creased, so why do you make it so hard to open? But the other problem with hardbacks is the dust covers. Even though they're beautiful, I always have to take them off so they don't get ruined because they get in my way. But yeah, so like I like both, depending on like the thing. Ebooks or physical books? Definitely physical books. I don't like ebooks. I'll read them, but I don't like them. It's just like, I don't know, I just cannot read them. Most of the time I forget what I read when I read an ebook. It's just like, why did I just forget that? It's so weird. I don't know why. But and the last part of that is owning or borrowing. Both. I like owning books, but I also like borrowing them, especially if it's a book that I'm hesitant on buying. Like, I'll try and get it from the library or one of my friends, and if I like it, I'll buy it. Even though before I used to buy like everything, and I'm just like, I regret it now because I have no space. Ugh. But anyways, what book or series got you into reading? I already answered that one. How did you discover Booktube? To be honest, I don't know the actual answer to this, but I feel like it's that I was just browsing through YouTube and it was like, hey, do people make book reviews on here? And I typed in some random book that I wanted to see if it was reviewed, and it was. And I think it was Jesse the Reader who I found first. And then after that, the rest is history. But anyways, what challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? Answer that. And the last question, what else, or where else can we find you? Link up social media. Always down below. It's always in my description. I don't like plug my social media because I don't really care. It's like, if you want to know, just go in my description. It's always in there. So yeah. So that was the Booktube newbie take and the new to Booktube take. New to Booktube take. I'll try and see if I can find the originals to these and link those below. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.